Now on CoastTV News.
Troubled waters, why locals are concerned about the future of Silver Lake.
Grab your popcorn and get ready for the Ocean City Film Festival, what you can expect coming up.
Changes are headed to the Delaware Public Transit this spring. New services to keep in mind for the future.
And the rain will rain on Saturday, literally and figuratively. More on what I'm tracking coming up in a moment.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
A petition and drone footage going around as people are worried about damage at Silver Lake. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with a campaign to raise awareness about damage some say is happening at Silver Lake.
For context, Silver Lake, located between Dewey and Rehoboth Beach, you can see it right here on this map, and it's considered one of Delaware's natural treasures. But neighbors around the lake, though, are worried about its future. As Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber shows us, they're worried about what construction in the area could do to the freshwater lake.
Kathy and Tom Connolly live full-time here on Silver Lake. For them, a dream location, but they're worried about some new construction and the damage it could be causing.
It's devastating. It is so sad. Sad is the word.
A group of locals who live right on the lake say that development on one piece of property is threatening the well-being of the area. They say they've seen soil being dumped on the property, and they worry that it could be running right into the lake and ruining the habitat. Rick Hardy, the treasurer for Save Our Lakes Alliance 3, says the lake needs to be protected, and that's why they've started a petition.
Yeah, I think, oftentimes there are just a few of us sharing our concerns. It's easy for our officials to say, we'll look into it. But now I think we have over 125 people that have signed the petition. So maybe we can get them to step up and start taking some action to protect the lake.
Even before the petition, this issue has been on the radar of county politicians. According to County Councilman Mark Schaefer, a stop work violation has already been issued to the property owner to prevent any further dumping. Still, locals aren't quite satisfied. Jeffrey Smith, who lives around Silver Lake, posted drone footage of the lake over time.
It's really holding people accountable for what we all love about the area, and that is the wildlife and the nature. People don't go to the beaches just for the food. They go for the nature, and without that, the whole Delaware area, the Sussex County, will be much less of a place to be.
In a statement to Coast TV, DENREC says it has investigated the site on a number of occasions and confirmed there are no violations. The department says the ongoing activities at Silver Lake are not within the department's jurisdiction. Coast TV also reached out to the property owner, but has not heard back. People who live here around Silver Lake are worried about this lake's future if action is not taken soon to preserve and protect it. At Silver Lake, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Sticking with Silver Lake, the city has submitted an application to the state that would allow Rehoboth to install a living shoreline along Silver Lake at the end of Scarborough Avenue Extended. The city says the purpose is to stabilize the existing erosive shoreline in the area. And if you don't know, severe shoreline erosion is often caused by strong ocean waves, rising sea levels, and human activities like construction, which remove those natural barriers and allow water to wash away the land more easily. Now, comments on the Living Shoreline project, that's due to DENREC March 19th.
Let's take a live look into the Dover area right now. A lot of clouds in this picture. We need to check in on that with Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams. Paul, break down this weather for us.
Well, we've had a significant amount of rain that fell in a very short period of time, and it's piqued the interest of a lot of folks. How much rain did we get? Well, here's the we. We in Georgetown had over 2.5 inches ultimately from that system. Just that system, which is kind of tabulating it for the entire month for the most part. 2.3 for us in Millsboro, over 2.25 in Rehoboth Beach, as well as Bethany Beach. In addition to that, we had nearly 2.25 in Laurel, over 2 inches in Dagsboro and Lewis, just shy of 2 inches in Harbison, Seaford, and 1.78 In Bridgeville, just over 1 3/4. Here's where we stand right now. We stay very cloudy with temperature of 56 degrees. So it's mild for the most part for right now. And as far as the rest of the night is concerned, we're going to see it fall, but not precipitously this time around. Very subtle falling of the temperatures down to 50 degrees by the time we reach about 9 o'clock for this evening. Small craft advisory is active, so we are watching out for gusty winds, but this is a new concern on the board. We now have a coastal flood advisory in effect for Sussex, for all Bay areas, as well as coastal cities. That stays in effect until 10 o'clock on Friday. We'll talk more about the potential of more rain on the way here for the weekend, but until then, back to you, Charlie.
Thank you, Paul. New changes are coming to DART's statewide bus service this May. DART says the goal is to enhance on-time performance and connections across Sussex County. Here are a few of the changes that you're going to want to keep in mind. Route 201, the Red Line, that's now going to pick people up every 20 minutes. It used to be every 15 minutes. Meanwhile, Route 203, the Orange Line, that is coming to an end. Not enough people were riding those buses. Route 204, the year-round service is going to extend to the Rehoboth Park and Ride during the beach bus season, but in the off-season, it's going to operate on more limited hours. These changes take effect on May 19th, and we have more details online.
In your traffic news, we have some upcoming closures that you might want to keep in mind when you're hitting the roads. Look out for lane closures in Selbyville on Route 113 between Clendaniel Avenue and Gumboro Road. That's March 11th. Over in Georgetown, Shortley Road between Kings Road and East Piney Grove Road. That's closed March 12th to the 19th for a pipe replacement. Headed to Laurel now, paving work will require Central Avenue from Market to Poplar and Georgetown Road. That's going to be closed March 18th.
Tonight, President Biden is going to deliver his third State of the Union address, and the stakes could not be higher with the general election now officially underway and his job approval numbers on the low side. NBC's Alice Barr shows us how the president plans to deliver a strong message to the electorate.
In tonight's State of the Union, President Biden has the rare chance to speak directly to millions of Americans as both commander-in-chief and candidate. One of the groups he needs to reach most, young voters.
Hey guys, I just went on
NBC to save our democracy.
Look what I said.
These Gen Z and millennial content creators will be asking lawmakers questions right before State of the Union.
I think it's really important to talk about reproductive freedoms. After Roe versus Wade was overturned, a lot of people were left with no protections.
They use their enormous social media followings to encourage young people to get involved in their democracy.
Once we do, then we're unstoppable. You know, I think we're the most vocal generation.
We have the power. We're just not utilizing it.
One key issue for young voters, U.S. support for Israel in the war in Gaza.
There's something very horrible, horrendous happening, and I believe this administration can do a lot more about that.
President Biden set to announce tonight that the U.S. military will lead emergency efforts to construct a port on Gaza's coast to get more humanitarian aid to Palestinian civilians. He'll also address negotiations to free Hamas-held hostages and support for Ukraine, while focusing heavily on the economy, reproductive rights, and protecting democracy. In a new video, President Biden's 2024 rival, former President Trump, attacking the president and his policies, especially on immigration.
We cannot take it any longer as a country.
The country will be watching as President Biden delivers a critical speech heading into the general election. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
For coverage of the address, make sure to tune into Coast TV at 9 p.m. We'll have special coverage and analysis, as well as the Republican response. And of course, we're going to have full coverage on Coast TV News at 11 as well.
Maybe you already know this, but a new survey finds abortion will likely have a major impact on this year's elections. According to the KFF poll, 1 in 8 voters say abortion is the most important issue driving their vote. Of those, a majority of them believe it should be legal in all or most cases. When it comes to the candidates, 38% of voters say they trust President Biden more to move abortion in the direction they want, compared to 29% who trust former President Trump more. Still, more than 20% of voters don't trust either candidate on the issue. Listen to this. Online scams cost people a record $12.5 billion. Those losses were reported in 2023. The FBI says that was fueled by a surge in cryptocurrency investment fraud. Last year's total losses from scams were more than $2 billion higher than reported in the year prior. Officials say investment scams are also common, many of which involve criminals pretending to be someone's love interest and then trick them into investing into phony cryptocurrency schemes.
Mortgage rates ticked down just a little bit this week. It's a tiny benefit to buyers eager to make a move with newly listed homes coming to market. Freddie Mac reports the 30-year fixed-rate mortgage averaged 6.88%. That's down slightly from the week before. The decline breaks a 4-week streak of rising rates, which had done little to chill the home buyer market. Experts do think it will draw even more people to the spring market.
Coming up, how you can get involved in the Dewey in Bloom project.
And we'll eventually get the clouds to clear out, but the price will be a throwback to winter-like temps in the morning. More on that coming up in a moment.
But first, how many films are in the reel? Up next, we're going to show you what to expect during this year's Ocean City Film Festival.
Now at Furnitureland Sit Sleep Save event, shop solid wood beds starting at $14.99. Custom sofas just $9.99. Plus fast free next day delivery with select Maryland-made Serta mattresses. This week only at Furnitureland. From here to home.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Hi, I just had to tell you Valley Casino has partnered with Bet Rivers in Delaware.
We've got lots and lots of exciting slots and table games to play.
With really fast payouts and a rewards program you'll love!
Plus, with award-winning customer service, the excitement never stops. Is this awkward?
So get ready, casino fans. And Brittany. Bet Rivers and Valley Casino, together in Delaware. Download the app today.
There's a joy that comes with building your new home on your lot, walking through your design, noticing the little things you visualized come to life, the progress, the completion, and the move-in to your new home. At Berica, we specialize in building strong, energy-efficient homes, custom built in our factory and finished on your lot, wherever that may be. Tour our model homes and factory at our main office in Greenwood. We're happy to help you begin your journey in building your new Berica. Start online today at bericahomes.com.
It's Furnitureland's Sit Sleep Save event. Shop power recliners just $2.99 or upgrade your sleep with a Serta iComfort or Arctic mattress, just $42 a month. Plus fast free next day delivery at Furnitureland. From here to home.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
Movie lovers, listen up. Ocean City's 8th Film Festival, it is upon us. 400 filmmakers issued submissions. More than 100 of those were selected for this year's festival. And how about this? 46 of those films were made in Maryland. Jackie Ball is looking forward to her one-day pass, allowing her to see every film shown on that day.
Every year I've tried to do something with the film festival, but this is the first time I'm actually getting a pass.
The 8th Ocean City Film Festival is happening for the next 3 days, and you can grab your tickets either online or at the festival.
Did you know today is Do More 24? It's Delaware's largest day of giving, and it kicks off at 6 p.m. Do More 24 Delaware specifically is a 24-hour giving event. It showcases the important work of nonprofits serving our communities. Its goal is to inspire Delawareans to come together for just 24 hours, contribute what they can financially to the causes and organizations that are most important to them. And coming up on Coast TV News at 6, our anchor Mallory Metzner will show us why people want to do more for Delaware organizations.
This brings us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know which local nonprofit cause is most important to you.
Let's take a look at the results. So far, we see a majority say animals. That's so sweet. We do love that. Though youth programs, environmental protection, community arts and housing, also great options there.
Early in the voting process here, you can scan the QR code or you can go to coasttv.com, even use our mobile app to vote.
Over the weekend, we may have some thunderous nights ahead. More on that possibility in a moment.
Don't miss the warehouse clearance sale at Johnny Janasic with up to 70% off store-wide, plus 0% APR financing for 4 years. Shop the in-store warehouse clearance sale going on now at Johnny Janasic.
Spring cleaning is underway with Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
The selection is incredible.
The salespeople take the time to find what I want.
Freshen up your home and save more on new floors. Thousands of styles in the aisles for miles. Everything is in stock to take home today for less. Simply pick, pay, take it away, or we'll install it as soon as you say for free. Available, affordable, at your service. Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
The Harry K Foundation presents the second annual Chocolate Crawl on Saturday, April 13th in downtown Rehoboth. Enjoy delectably fabulous chocolate creations and then vote for your favorite to win top prize. For tickets and info, visit harrykfoundation.org/events.
Why wait? You too can have a 5-star bathroom with Coastal Bath.
Coastal Bath works with you. We were able to get everything we wanted at the price we wanted. We just loved working with them.
Coastal Bath will provide you with exceptional customer service and a speedy time frame.
Spring savings time. Enjoy 18 months of no payments and no interest. Plus $1,500 off your new bathroom remodel.
I think Coastal Bath is an oh my gosh and a wow.
Call or visit coastalbaths.com today.
I have no calluses, 40 years of turning letters, they're still soft.
Well, it's not like you're changing tires.
Thursday at 7 on CoastTV.
Don't miss the warehouse clearance sale at Johnny Janasic with up to 70% off store-wide, plus 0% APR financing for 4 years. Shop the in-store warehouse clearance sale going on now at Johnny Janasic.
I have patients that honestly have become friends, and I see how resilient they were and how well they pulled through and tried every day. I'm privileged to be a part of their care. I'm kind of celebrating there with them.
I've come across a lot of amazing people. Kathy, I tell you, she's the best. She's a sweetheart. Those efforts helped me so much, and I truly appreciate her for it. Most of it, she got me through.
Late Night with Seth Meyers. Late nights on CoastTV.
Well, the beautiful thing about the forecast is this. We're going to get a chance to enjoy a little more sunshine before we have to deal with another round of rain. But that second round of rain, is indeed on the way. So be sure you take out the time to scan the QR code in the corner of your screen because it's going to be handy for this weekend. Our Spicer Brothers camera in Salisbury, you can see that the skyline is still a little murky looking, but we're not contending or dealing with any kind of precipitation. In fact, throughout the rest of the night, we're looking for the temperatures to hover in the mid 50s, and then we'll lower down to about, let's say, 50 degrees by 9 o'clock, and then we'll click over into the mid 40s. Should be the worst case scenario for any kind of cold or chilly air. Overall, we have a newly issued coastal flood advisory throughout basically Kent as well as Sussex County. For Sussex County, this is really for towns that are right along the Bay areas as well as along the coast. We could see up to 1 foot of inundation, and that's going to start at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning and last until 10 o'clock. So it's a very small window. But this is that advisory we're talking about. It ends at 10 o'clock, but it's for Kent and for Sussex County. Now, in addition to that, we do have gusty winds we're expecting along the coast. That's been extended a little longer to stay in effect until Saturday at 7 o'clock off the coast of Sussex County. And then the same holds true for us right off the coast for us, and as well as Ocean City all the way down towards Chincoteague and down towards Cape Charles. So it's going to be breezy regardless. That being said, the frontal boundary is already pushed through and out of the way. Now, we start to clock over, at midnight, but we've had about 1/10 of an inch of rain since midnight, just over that in Salisbury and just 0.02 for us in Ocean City. So the rain obviously turned off by the midnight hour. Temperature 53 degrees in Rehoboth, 55 in Milton as well as Milford, and we're at 54 degrees in Ocean Pines. For Friday, we start off a bit cloudy, but notice the winds are now coming out of the northeast. A little more moisture. It's going to set us up for a chance of rain down the road. We are looking for temperatures in the 40s along the coast, near 50 degrees or just slightly below it inland for Friday afternoon around 3:30. Saturday, we'll have a push of moisture and winds coming off the water, and so that'll help to enhance our low-level moisture and cloud cover. That'll set the stage perfectly for spotty showers to kick off for us throughout the day, but particularly by Saturday afternoon, we look for some steady downpours, and once the rain starts, it's going to be on and off again for the rest of the entire day. I'm only bringing this up because we're looking for cooler air. I'm watching out for Monday and Tuesday morning because we could possibly get cold enough for frost to become likely. Let's just keep a close eye on this because I didn't want this to sneak up on us and catch us unawares, okay? So we look at that Saturday rain that pushes through, and then overall we're looking forward to become very windy on Sunday for Chincoteague and Assateague. Winds are going to be in excess of 45 miles per hour. Same holds true in Ocean City and Fenwick Island. Rain on Saturday, wind on Sunday. Same holds true for us in Lewis and Rehoboth Beach. So for tonight, clearing out, cooling off in 40 degrees. Not too bad. 52 for tomorrow, partly cloudy, but remember, we're going to have a chilly breeze. It's going to be that little cutting cold. Saturday, weekend rain will make a comeback at 54 degrees. Finally, here's a look at your extended forecast. We're calling for Saturday to be a yellow alert day. So we're going to see rain on and off throughout the entire day, but it's not going to be a red alert day. But it's going to be pretty ugly regardless. And remember, we spring forward Saturday going into Sunday.
Thank you, Paul. Dewey and Bloom is going to be in the spotlight tomorrow. The goal is to promote Dewey Beach through colorful flowers and greenery. Dewey Beach will hold an informational Q&A for people who are interested in participating or donating to the community-led project. The town says it's currently looking for individuals or businesses who'd like to be involved in this volunteer effort. The session will take place at 11 a.m. at the Dewey Beach Life-Saving Station.
Denrex Mosquito Control is gearing up for its annual battle against the first wave of biting mosquitoes here in Delaware. Starting March 15th, weather permitting, efforts will begin in Sussex County, targeting up to 10,000 acres of woodland pools with helicopter-applied insecticide. Denrex says the eco-friendly bacteria-derived solution is EPA approved. There's no significant risks to humans, wildlife, or the environment. They say this initiative helps reduce the populations of mosquitoes that emerge in the spring.
Coming up, different types of health services and resources heading to Greenwood Town Hall next week. Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 5.
From gentle ocean breezes to small country towns, Sussex County has it all. That's why you need a real estate company that is familiar with it all. Mann & Sons offers decades of experience throughout Sussex County. Whether it's helping you purchase your forever home or find the perfect vacation rental at the beach. Trust our experience. Trust Mann & Sons.
For over 30 years, the difference is clear. Mann & Sons Real Estate.
This weather's brought to you by
Mann & Sons Real Estate.
Hi, this is Warren Rosenfeld from Rosenfeld's Jewish Deli, Delmarva's corned beef capital. We have corned beef for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Try our corned beef hash, our legendary Reubens, or our corned beef sandwich creations. Come treat your belly to our Jewish Deli. We hope to feed you soon.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
Give your backyard a cozy enhancement with patio systems in Lewis, Delaware. Integrity is the pillar of our craft. With quality craftsmanship to transform your yard or deck into a custom oasis, providing you comfort all year round. Take control of the elements with the Shore's best selection of pergolas, retractable awnings, screen and glass enclosures, and a wide selection of modern decking and railing systems personalized your way. For exceptional workmanship at reasonable prices, contact Patio Systems, your backyard living specialist. Locally owned and operated since 2001.
Hi, this is Warren Rosenfeld from Rosenfeld's Jewish Deli, Delmarva's corned beef capital. Our legendary Reubens will be the best that you ever had. There's a half pound of meat on each sandwich, or more, your choice. Come treat your belly to our Jewish Deli. We hope to feed you soon.
You may think your home's crawl space is okay, but chances are it's not. Mold, pests, and rotting beams can all cause problems for your home and for your family. The good news is, your home's crawl space problems can be fixed permanently, so you and your family can rest easy. Because crawl space problems won't get better with time, but they will get better with us.
Call Dry Zone today for your free estimate.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
Do you live near Greenwood and are you in need of some health services? Well, on March 12th, the Delaware Health and Social Services Division of Public Health will have a mobile health unit. It's going to be available outside of Town Hall for people to take advantage of. That mobile unit will be able to provide services including COVID-19 testing, vaccinations, and diabetes screenings. There will also be community resources and educational materials available. The unit will be stationed from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
If you live in Smyrna and want to participate in the upcoming town election, here are some key dates to keep in mind if you need to register to vote. Registration is being offered tonight at Town Hall from 6 to 8. If you can't go there, you can also register on March 16th from 10 to noon. Registration is also available March 21st and March 30th.
Drivers in Salisbury, be aware heading to College Avenue tomorrow. College Avenue between Smith Street and Camden Avenue. You can see it here on the screen. It's going to be closed from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. That's for emergency road repair. The city says drivers can take Claremont Drive or Pinehurst Avenue as an easy way around the closure.
Time to take one more look at our Coast TV poll. We want to know which local nonprofit cause is most important to you. Take a look at your screen. So far, still a large majority say animals. We got a lot of animal lovers on Delmarva, though a little bit of love for all the other options as well. If you haven't voted yet, you can do that at coasttv.com or our mobile app. We'll have updated results on Coast TV News at 6. We'll be right back.
Bright yellow dandelions, a clear signal that the time for prevention is now, for crabgrass and clover are soon to follow. Hillside Lawn Service has been making lawns around the Chesapeake healthier and weed-free for over 30 years. They don't mow it, they grow it. Hillside certified agronomists test your soil, apply exactly what it needs and nothing it doesn't. Their high-efficiency formulas help protect our waterways. Switch to Hillside now and get $25 off their annual maintenance program. Call Hillside Lawn Service for your free assessment.
Going solar can be a big investment. We provide quality equipment and first-rate warranties.
Let Solaire be your trusted advisor. We can provide you with a no-cost proposal, a second opinion, which could save you significant money.
Solaire helped us through the permitting, financing, and grant process. They offer a quality product at a fair price.
Whether you have a business, a farm, or a residential home, give us the opportunity to show you what we can offer.
Please give Solaire a call today. You'll be shocked at the savings.
For me, working for a company that is so involved in the community means consistency, integrity, and it means success. My favorite part of working at Avery Hall is we're like a family. And when the client walked out and said, "You're a breath of fresh air, I love your aura," that made me feel like I educated the client and I gave them the information needed to make a logical decision. I'm Tracy Jones, account executive with Avery Hall Insurance.
Discover the lodges of coastal Delaware, featuring 2 exceptional communities with one goal: life your way. The life at the Lodge at Truett Homestead is like being on vacation every day, featuring worry-free independent living and unparalleled amenities with the convenience of a monthly rental community. Moving right down the road, experience refreshing coastal living at the Lodge at Historic Lewis, offering independent living, assisted living, and our Compass Memory Care program. Engage in vibrant activities, build lasting connections, and savor each moment. Visit our website or call today to learn how to make the Lodge lifestyle yours.
From empty nester to first home, Accessible Home Builders does it all.
It was great working with Scott at Accessible Builders. He called us every Monday and asked us to come over to the house at each step of the way during the construction of our home.
It was pretty unique working with Scott because not only is he the owner, but he was working in here hands-on with his employees and really just trying to make our vision come to life.
Design your dream home with Accessible Home Builders.
It's the time of year when we spring forward. Daylight saving, not savings, starts Sunday. Even though you lose an hour of sleep, boo, you gain an extra hour of sunlight in the evening. On Capitol Hill, a bipartisan bill is being held up in the committee that would enable states to permanently switch to daylight saving time. If passed, that could happen in more than 24 states.
All right. So if you need the forecast, remember we have our line is available for you, 443-880-9100. Your forecast is just a call away. Sponsored by Baird, Mandales, Brosted, and Federico. So we take a look at our forecast for today, and we are anticipating and expecting for the camera to not cooperate yet again. You know what? I'm going to act like it's working. 52 degrees, and though it's going to be darkest just before dawn, we are expecting for it to continue to become even more sunny thanks to the forecast with high pressure that's going to settle in and take care of our weather. Here's a look at your extended forecast, and we're calling for yellow on Saturday with black letters SAT.
All right, Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, for more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.